Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines, get ready for Love Notes, Love and Laughter on the 3rd of August, 7 p.m. Join us as we transform the Victory Park into a theatrical marvel featuring the one and only king of Jamaican comedy, Oliver Samuels and Friends. Also featuring at Love Notes, the man himself, king of the strings, Darren Andrews, international smooth jazz saxophonist, Kobe Fadlin, Italian jazz Mediterranean guitarist, Samuel Vivian, the soothing sounds of Khalid Peters, lifted our spirits, the energetic gospel machine, Ronnie Richardson, the Arabesque Dance Company, Vincentian chart-topping R&B sensation, Judy Boucher, and many more surprises. Tickets available at Courts Kingstown, Randy Supermarket Arnesville, Imperial Pharmacy Kingstown, The Sale Joshua Center, Superhealth Pharmacy 1 and 2.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, Emergency Response Coordinator Abden White has highlighted the issue of accommodation for the students of Union Island as it pertains to the possibility of having schools resumed on the island in time for the new school term in September. He said that at first he was not on board with Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves' proposal of having the students of the 3 schools on mainland St. Vincent, but after assessing data related to household assessments, it became clear that the proposal was the best possible option. Mr. White, who is also a resident of Union Island, said that while it would be possible to have the school buildings repaired in time for the resumption of schools in September, housing children as well as workers who need to be present to facilitate speedy repairs on the island does not seem possible. He also said that the environment, as it is currently, is not the most suitable for children pursuing an education. We hear more from Mr. White.
The union are roughly about 1,300 buildings. Could we repair 500 houses in time for September to house children? I keep asking people where I'm trying to live. Where are they going to live? Yes, we could have the school ready. Yes, we could pour up the school. Yes, we could have Starling. Yes, we could have this and we could have that. They could have running water in the school. I know all of that could be accomplished by early September, mid-September. Yeah. But the issue now that is confronting us, and I think some forces are blinded, where are the children going to live? Because you have another problem. We need workers here on the island. You understand? We need workers on the island. If workers are going to come in to speed up the rebuilding process, what is going to happen? Where are they going to live? They're going to take space from persons who want to stay. Having children in the shelter and going to school is not the best thing for them.
That was Emergency Response Coordinator Abden White speaking on WEFM's Issue at Hand program. Many Union Island residents voiced concern in relation to the retaining of their culture while the students are pursuing their education on the mainland. In addressing this, he suggested that the island's culture could be included in the curriculum in order to keep the children in touch with it. Work has already commenced on the new site, the old Teachers College in Arnesville, and with adequate work, the building will be able to house all displaced students from the Mary Hutchinson Primary School, the Stephanie Brown Primary School, and the Union Island Secondary School. The Ministry of Education estimates that around 477 students and approximately 75 teachers will have to be accommodated on mainland St. Vincent due to the extensive damage the Southern Grenadines experienced from the hurricane. Nearly a month after Hurricane Beryl struck St. Vincent and the Grenadines on July 1st, causing widespread devastation, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Red Cross Society remains steadfast in its relief efforts. Since the storm passed, Red Cross teams have been on the ground, including in the remote Southern Grenadines, working tirelessly to aid affected communities. In an official update, the Red Cross outlined its ongoing initiatives aimed at mitigating the disaster's impact and restoring dignity to those affected. Key efforts include distribution hubs, partnerships, medical assistance, needs assessments, psychosocial support, relief infrastructure, family reunification, and shelter expansion. The Red Cross emphasized their commitment to delivering aid with dignity and ensuring that no one is left behind. They affirmed their readiness to continue serving the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines as the recovery process unfolds. Still on the local scene, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Teachers Union, the SVGTU, has announced that its president, Oswald Robinson, is currently representing the union on the global stage at the World Congress of Educators in Buenos Aires, Argentina. The prestigious event, hosted and funded by Education International, brings together educators and representatives from around the world to discuss critical issues and advocate for the interests of teachers. During his time at the Congress, President Robinson is focusing on highlighting the challenges faced by SPGTU members and seeking solutions to enhance the education sector in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The SVGTU expressed gratitude towards Education International for their ongoing support and cooperation. We are immensely appreciative of Education International's dedication to improving educational standards globally, and we look forward to continuing our fruitful partnership, said a spokesperson for the union. The World Congress of Educators serves as a vital platform for exchanging ideas, formulating strategies, and advocating for the rights and needs of educators worldwide. On to news in the region. Suriname has formally requested Brazil to extradite Joel Borda Martinez, a Surinamese politician and former chairman of the ABOP party's youth department. Martinez, who was arrested in May based on an Interpol red notice, faces serious charges in Suriname, including murder, manslaughter, drug violations, and money laundering. The request was made by Suriname's Attorney General Garcia Parak Singh on July 12, 2024, citing the extradition treaty between Suriname and Brazil. As of now, no response has been received from Brazilian authorities, and it is unclear if France has also requested his extradition. Martinez, who has been hiding in Brazil, claims his arrest is politically motivated and a result of his criticism of President Santoki. He has made public statements asserting his innocence. The case is ongoing in court, and if extradited, Martinez could be transferred within 60 days if he agrees to the extradition process. If he opposes it, the case will go through a more complex legal process in Brazil. Both countries are working towards resolving the matter under the treaty agreements. Incumbent Nicolas Maduro has been declared the winner of Sunday's presidential election in Venezuela, but the opposition said they were preparing to dispute the results. Elvis Amoroso, president of the CNE Electoral Authority, said Maduro secured a third six-year term with 51.2% of the vote. Opposition candidate Edmundo Gonzalez Urrutia, who had been leading in opinion polls, got 44.2%, he said. The electoral did not immediately release the tallies from each of the 30,000 polling stations nationwide. According to Al Jazeera, opposition representatives said earlier that the tallies they collected from campaign representatives at the centers had shown Gonzalez trouncing Maduro. In comments shortly after the announcement, Maduro said his re-election was a triumph of peace and stability and reiterated his campaign trail claims that the voting system was transparent. Maduro, 61, first won power in 2013 after his mentor, President Hugo Chavez, died from cancer. On the international scene, U.S. President Joe Biden has proposed significant reforms to the Supreme Court, advocating for term limits and a new ethics code to enhance trust and accountability. The president's proposal includes ending lifetime appointments, suggesting instead that each president appoint a new justice every 2 years for an 18-year term. This change aims to reduce political influence and ensure a more balanced and representative court. Additionally, the U.S. president is calling for the establishment of a binding code of ethics for justices to address concerns about judicial conduct, including undisclosed gifts. The president also seeks a constitutional amendment to overturn a recent Supreme Court decision granting immunity to former presidents for official acts, which he argues contradicts the principle that no one is above the law. These proposals come in response to recent controversial rulings by the Supreme Court, such as the reversal of abortion rights and allegations of judicial misconduct. Biden's efforts to reform the court are seen as a strategy to mobilize voters ahead of the November 2024 election, though they face strong opposition from Republicans. Critics argue that such reforms could undermine judicial independence and accuse Democrats of attacking the court for political gain. Finally, in sports, Day 1 of the National Table Tennis Championships ended on Saturday with the following results. In the under 13 girls, 4 persons entered. They played a round robin, then 2 were selected to play the finals. Lucia Premaraj will play against Kiara Michael on Saturday, August 3rd, 2024. In the under 15 girls, Lucia Premaraj will clash with Kiara Michael in the finals after a round robin was played among 4 girls, with both players being selected for the finals. In the under 19 girls, Leah Cumberbatch will play against Lucia Premaraj in the finals after a round robin was played among 3 players. The championship will continue on Monday, July 29th, 2024, with the teams segment starting at 5 p.m. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 o'clock for WEFM's 3 p.m. news. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Hassle-free loans for your every need. Courts have you covered, best believe. Courts Ready Cash is for everyone. Not to worry, fast approval. Hurry up and come. We got it all. We on the go. Courts Ready Cash, you already know. We got it all. We on the go. Courts Ready Cash, always ready when you're ready. Let's go.
Courts Ready Cash. Ready when you are.
Have you ever heard of